What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today is going to most likely be a short day. I don't have a long time to record, but I still wanted to play because I'm really enjoying New Island. Before we kick off, we are sitting at 560, and that's it. I'll see you in the raids. Oh, did we finally get it? I think this is this is the former gore pit spawn, I think. This is the back of prison. Nice. We finally got prison spawn, is what I was saying. Did we finally get? Let's see, did I pack stuff? Yeah, I did pack stuff. That's good. That's not a box. I think we're in the back, right? I think this is the back. I don't have any idea where other spawns might be. Yeah, this is just like Gore Pit, dude. I mean, like, obviously not just like Gore Pit. It's a little different. But in terms of, like, I don't know. This spawn, this feels like new Gore Pit spawn. Without the gore pit and everything. Let's see if we can maybe find someone in prison already. Yeah, bots over there, bots down there. They're now aiming at me. Okay, I think we are the first to come to prison then. I guess is good. But I wouldn't mind getting to pick someone off in this like fishbowl, you know? It's like, ooh, that was scary. Alright, that probably did a lot of damage to us. It did do a lot of damage to us. Alright, what do we got here? Don't think that's gonna help too much right now. There's a lot of shooting going off. None of it around us. Well, besides the bots. Okay, we completely wasted that one. Alright, we're left with one NRS. And, wow, we're getting so much light. What is going on right now? Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, cool, we are back. Yeah, it turns out I was on the wrong Wi-Fi connection. So that will definitely give me a pretty bad lag issue. But we're good now. Probably. Let's go. I always wonder when I like come back like this. Did someone maybe like sneak in here and I didn't hear because I was tabbed out? Guess we just won't know. Alright, we need to find some more healing. We have 2 ticks in here as well. But I don't think we're gonna swap this gun just yet. And our bot friend is still alive up there, so that's good. I think that would have me a little nervous if I came back from fixing my connection issue and the bot was dead. It means someone killed him and I have no idea where they are. I'd probably just hide in a corner. The only way to stay safe. And just wait for them to leave. Okay. Can't tell. I thought I heard some like faint shots this direction. But I'm not sure. Okay, well, never mind. Those shots I'm hearing now are a lot less faint. Alright, we gotta get out of this pit, man. I feel like this will be fun. Ooh, is that healing? I feel like it will be fun to fight people in prison when you are at the top of the hills and stuff. Like, I think that will be fun. I feel like it's not gonna be super fun to be in prison and have someone shooting at you from the top of the hills, though. So I don't really want to be here much longer. Well, let's go. Can we just run up this hill? Ah, nice. It looks way... Nope, that's a landmine. It looks way steeper than it is. But... Alright, church is over there. I don't want to go that way. I think I just heard shots this way. I'm 100% going to sprint up that hill sometime and run straight into a landmine. I know it's gonna happen because that landmine is that's just a mean placement. And I'm gonna be so sad when that does happen. Okay, bird sounds are always freaking me out. Okay, maybe it wasn't just bird sounds. It might have been that dude. Why did I just take a ton of damage? What was that? What? Is that like delay? Was that like a lag spike? Right, you guys saw that, right? We were like watching my health and it was fine. That was like some AWM level stuff where you think you don't hear anything and suddenly you're basically dead. But I think that's what happened. Alright, so we are out of most healing. That's alright, because this guy looks like he might give us healing, right? Let's go check. And make sure we're still chambered. Like, I didn't hear any shots. I think I just had a delayed damage. Okay, I don't know who that guy is. Maybe that's... No. I don't know. Maybe it's that dude. Maybe it's that other dude. I'm not sure. There's a lot of guys here now. We gotta back up, I think. Oh my gosh, should I get him too? Woo! Okay. That was just sick. It's moments like that that I'm just glad I'm recording, because that was a really lucky kill. And if I didn't record, you guys wouldn't believe me. Well, some of you would still believe me. Some of you guys trust me, but I know some of you are like, nah, we can't trust Cool Whip. He's a dirty liar. Okay. We've killed 3 people in this area. This could have been the guy that caused us to take a big burst of damage where we didn't hear anything. We were suddenly just hurting for a lot. Might have been this dude. Okay, he's got an orange. There goes our helmet, but we are leaving that anyway. We need to get this vest on. Oh, hey, we got a gear tech. I mean, like, I noticed it, but, you know, I didn't really notice it. 2, 3. That made no sense. What I meant was, I noticed the gear tech, but I didn't really have time to process it. I was just like, we don't have time. We don't have time to process it. We just gotta fight. Fight for our life. Okay. Alright, we have stuff down there too. Maybe this will be the raid we finally try to get to orange. I'm feeling a little safer now. We got 3 kills here. So I'm thinking we might get a little bit of a breather, right? Nice, he's got the same mags as us. That's perfect. Probably got more in there, so we'll check that when I come back if I remember. I don't think we're going to find that player tag. Seems like the player tags have a little issue sometimes with the hills here. We're going to run all the way over here, I think. Actually, no, this is probably a good spot. Unless someone comes from prison, I feel like this is a decent spot as any to do a transfer. Bro, these freaking birds, dude. They sound like fluttering footsteps, or like, I guess it's not really, whatever that awful sound is. I guess it's not really in the game anymore, but there used to be, you know, back in my day, there used to be trees, and it kind of sounds like someone walking through trees. We are so out in the open here. Alright, get rid of that empty one. Alright, so here's what we're working with right now. I know somewhere Pickle's watching this video right now, and he is pissed at this packing. But this is the best I can do. This is the best I can do right now. Wait, no, I can do a little bit better. Hold on. Alright. One more mag. Pretty empty. Alright, he's probably still pissed, but let's just go with this. We're going to drop the JPC2 vest. Oh, dude, I can't leave this behind, actually. We can just leave this water bottle. I can't leave this uwu bag around because it has been with me for a couple raids now, and I feel like it's been giving me some really good luck, so we're not leaving it. We'll We'll seal that. Maybe we'll come back from needing this. But this guy had a lot of energy drinks, so I think we'll be alright when it comes to water. And what else do we need? Maybe a couple mags from this. Okay, 3 ticks. We like that. And another 3 tick. We like that. Alright, and hold on. I just remembered. This guy was... Ooh, no. Is it gone? Yeah. I just remembered that I wanted to throw this silencer into the ground. That's what I was going to say. Perfect. Well, we achieved that goal. So let's continue on. I've seen that... I mean, we've seen that bug before, but I've been seeing it a lot recently with the silencers just falling through the ground. And by a lot, I mean I've seen it twice so far in like the one day of wipe. But just be careful. Be careful with your silencers. I would probably not take them off if you can avoid it. Because those are really nice. Oh, wait, what the heck is over here? Oh, we heard this shooting. The silencers are very nice to have, so it's not worth losing it like that, like I just did. What is he running? Is this the, Oh! Looks pretty cool. Level 13. Killed by a hurricane. Alright, and let's head over here. I wonder if these two were fighting. This guy was walking incredibly slow. Which makes... Oh, is that another silencer for us? It is. And this vest, which I've been told is kind of like a tier 5. So, it's a pretty nice find. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this raid. I was like, oh, let's do one more. I want to get into one more raid. Just see what happens. I didn't really expect to find much. I didn't expect to have a good raid, but you just never know. It's always good to record because you just never know when it's going to pay out. And we have an orange. So let's go run it. I do really think that that guy fought this guy, broke his legs, which then gave us an easy kill. We were just in the right spot in the right time. So these two guys were really kitted. I wonder if there was 2 people like they might have been together. Okay. Don't love having to make it through here. Maybe we can go wide. I just don't want to get full autoed by a VSS. I don't care what armor we are in. I feel like a full autoed VSS is going to mess us up no matter what. But hey, we got a little bit of healing, so we'll be alright. And we got plenty of energy drinks. Everybody's bringing in energy now, which is smart. You kind of need it on this map. I don't bring it in because I am a slow learner, and it's going to take me a while to remember that I actually need to bring energy in. But everyone else is bringing it in, so if we manage to get 1 kill, we're in pretty good shape in terms of energy. Ah, man, I'm bummed about that silencer, though. That was actually a decent loss. Alright, soda break and continuing on. Now that we got our hands full as well, I don't have a huge desire to stay in this raid any longer. I think we're in this is a good time to leave, so let's see if we can do that. We used to call this, what we call this, Death Valley. This behind research area we used to call Death Valley. I don't think we need to name it that anymore. I actually feel much safer coming back here now than I used to. This is like pretty secure, and you can see pretty much anyone that's going to be shooting at you. I should really shut up right now. I'm realizing I shouldn't be saying how safe it is. Alright, let's listen. Don't hear anything, so let's do our little climb. Oh yeah, there used to be a crate here. Poor little guy's gone. Used to be a crate right here, that's what I'm talking about. I used to use that crate for everything. Well, not for, ooh. Forgot about this guy every time. Okay. So what I mean was, this is gonna make me lose it. Let's kind of shut that. I never actually opened the crate on the ladder, but I found it super useful for knowing if someone had been here, so I will say I do miss that crate. This doesn't look looted. So let's go check it out. I still think these are bugged. I don't think... Oh, it actually worked this time. Okay. It was just our issue, because I had a previous raid. I could not get a single thing out of the cabinets. It was incredibly frustrating. Alright, that looks good. Took a while there. I don't think there's anything we want there. I don't know. I guess maybe I should take the cat food. But I just don't like it. I don't want to take it. I don't want to take it, man. It's gonna weigh me down. And I think this will be our first orange vault. Well, we'll see if we can call it a vault. But this feels pretty safe. I feel like orange used to be kind of dangerous on this map. Not that people would normally... Oh, that's a nice find. Not that people would normally be camping orange, but like it was a dangerous area. You still had to sweep. This feels like a much safer area now to get to orange. It's much easier now than it used to be. Alright. Got it there on the third try. Let's see. I think we have pretty good stuff, so I'm probably going to leave, especially because it's early wipe. And we just let everyone know where we were. Oh, it's got multiple crates now. AWM. Nice. And a purple? Okay. Yeah, we're leaving. Silencer. The thing is, you could have a guy here, just like if you had a teammate, right? It's so much safer than it used to be. So you can have like your teammate there, and just be their teammate's like, "Hey, I'm gonna watch the door while you loot this stuff." Even as a solo, it's not that bad. You can just pop out here. You see anyone, run and exfil. It will probably take them longer to get down here than it does to exfil. Come on, there we go. Alright, pop that on there. We've got all that stuff. We have to keep backing up though. Gotta make sure I don't lose that purple. That would be so sad. This will be in our hand. And that's good. Check. This would be terrifying though if we see someone coming in right now. But no, I think we're good. That was like, maybe oranges are a little bit better now. That's what I'm thinking. That was a pretty good orange. Alright, well that went pretty smooth and pretty quick. So I think we're going to try to do one more. Maybe push our luck a little bit. Well, at this point it's not really even pushing our luck because that was just a good raid. So even if we lose in the next one, it's not a big deal. So yeah, let me get kitted up and I'll see you in the next one. Alright, I know this spawn now. I don't know how to get up still, but I know at least where we are. I do want to say though, in that last video, in the last raid or whatever, this seems like maybe not the way. Yeah, this looks promising. I have this thing and I can't prove it. I have no justification for it. But ever since last wipe, I just feel like the C1300, I don't know about the Samurai, but the gray C1300 helmet, I just feel like it's not right. Something seems wrong with it. Alright, I'm checking because there could be a player spawn near us. That's why I'm stopping to pause. So like something seems wrong with it, where it's this, I feel like I received and I also feel like I get. Okay. This is also not a static spawn. Well, it is a static spawn, but it's not a guaranteed fishing rod spawn like I thought it might be. Anyway, oops. I just feel like the C1300, I feel like something's wrong with it. I feel like it has a disproportional amount of headshot deaths. And I can't prove it. I have nothing to actually back that up either. It just feels like, and even now too, like we killed that guy with a headshot, it just feels like my running theory is it almost feels like the C1300 has a bigger hitbox than it should. Like it has a bigger hitbox than other helmets and just like your head in general. I might just be crazy here. You might be like, cool whip, that's a conspiracy and you're crazy. But I swear, man, I just feel like the C1300 is not what it used to be. I used to run that helmet all the time. And now it just seems like wearing one is like a death sentence for dying by headshot. It's a lot of confirmation bias happening as well, but I really just don't trust the C1300. I mean, you'll still see me wearing them, but like, I don't know. I'm a little suspicious of it. Yeah, that looks good. Let's head to radio now. That's been my go-to so far. Head up to, if I spawn here, I go lighthouse and then I work my way towards radio. And when I say my go-to, it's twice that I've done this. This will be the second time, so it's not super established. I did just have another thought though. I have a feeling that playing with headphones is a fairly big advantage on this map. Because when you're out in the open like this, it's, you know, everyone's running around and stuff. It just seems like I'm getting kind of lucky with some of these kills and that I've had recently. And I feel like the reason I'm getting lucky is because I think I can hear the people before they can hear me. I'm sure other people play with headphones, but let me know what you think. I think it seems pretty strong, and I would suggest everybody play with headphones if you can. Are there supposed to be bots here? I don't remember. Kind of think there are. No, but if there were bots, well, obviously we would see there. Unless they killed the bots and collected all the stuff too. That's super stealthy. That's what they did. We're in bad shape. That person's gonna mess us up. But no, I think there just aren't bots there this time. I don't see any of the. Oh, okay. We're on the right path, guys. I don't see any of the loot there either. This is a good time to make sure that our gun is ready. That sounds like a revolver. Alright, yeah, both bots are dead. And I see the player on the roof. We're gonna hang out here for a bit. Normally I would just camp this guy in a tree, but we don't have those anymore, so we're gonna just camp this guy in a rock. These are the new trees anyway. And the nice thing about rocks is they provide full protection. And they don't make any sound when you touch them. Well, I guess they kind of do. But if I was in a tree here, it would make such a loud noise, this guy would 100% know I'm here. So sometimes I actually think maybe the rocks are better. Okay, this guy's taking so long. Kind of curious if he did see us. And he's hiding now. Or did he just sneak past us? No. There's two of them. Okay. That guy did some good damage to us. I think we messed up the first guy pretty well, though. I'm surprised he didn't die. So I don't think he's going to be pushing us right now. That kind of looks... Oh, crap, he's running. What is that? What is that? I thought he died, but he is not dead. Saw him leaving. I think he left most of his stuff. I thought that vest was him dying. Like, I thought he died from that vest. Like, he died in that spot and that was his vest. But no, he's there. Oh. Hold on, we gotta back up, guys. There's a trio now. We gotta back up way more, actually. That is not a normal trio either. It's a very kitted trio. I don't think we want to take this fight in our JPC2 vest. Let them have radio or whatever. I don't think we're gonna fight three guys. There's another player here too. We're kind of pinned down here. We got a guy on the road in front of us and a trio behind us who are probably going to loot that very quickly. And then move on to here where we are out in the open. Let's move this way. And hopefully not get shot in the back right now. Oh no. Alright, well that was a little unlucky, the way we got pinned there. I don't want to end on that one. Let's try one more. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, looks like we're back at radio. I think I made the right play there. I'm thinking about it. I think that was the right call, was to try to run. It was unfortunate that we got kind of trapped down there, and then that ended up being the bad wrong play. But I think that was still the right call. If I had known that there was going to be a guy down here on the road, though, I think I would have stayed up top and tried to just probably get the exact same outcome. But let's see if my luck would be a little better. I mean, we've taken one AK Alpha player out already, so maybe we'd get a second. But AK-74 versus AK Alpha trio, I don't know if they were all running it, but probably were. It's gonna be a tough one. You're not gonna win most of those. Okay. Starting to learn the spawns though. Now I'm thinking about it. So I don't know if we are the closest radio spawn, but I do know there's gonna be someone up there, which is not great information. There's definitely gonna be someone at Lighthouse. It's not really a big surprise. Alright. First two guards were easy, but this last guy was tough, man. We have someone else here. Ah, there's two of them. Alright, well that one kind of sucked. But I don't want to end on that one anyway, so we're going to do one more. And this is good though, I'm learning. I'm learning from every death. Alright, we got a lighthouse again. This happened on Old Island too. It feels like it always spawns you in the same kind of area while you're playing until you log back in. We're just spawning at Lighthouse all day today. Actually, I think the first raid we spawned in prison, but whatever, forget about that one. Alright, so I think next time in that situation, I should charge around the back and get into the building. I thought it was just one guy though, so I was a little overconfident. And that's what I'm going to learn. I'm going to take that, that's what I'm going to take away from that fight and hopefully do better next time. I'm also realizing that I should be a little scared and not as confident because we lost our special backpack. We were putting work in with that little uwu backpack, but we lost it 2 raids ago. I think someone's down there. And without it, we're just not the same. And I could buy another uwu backpack, but it's just, it was that one. That was our lucky special backpack. But now we got to make some new luck somehow. We got to get a good kill or something to boost us back up into good luck range. Just always charge radio. There's always someone here. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good luck kill, I think. We'll take that one. Anytime you kill someone in better armor than you should be happy. And there's this guy. He thought he was being all stealthy behind that tree. I saw him. But I didn't kill him. Is now... What if he's... Looks like he might have an uwu on. I wonder if he's wearing our uwu. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Let's move. Go get that stuff. It looked like he jumped and died. Like, he looked like he had that jumping death animation, but... Pretty sure he's still alive. So I think I would like to get this guy's gear safely into a building and packed up somewhere. Don't know who's shooting us right now, but it hurts. Oh, he's shooting us through the fence. Okay. That was a lot, man. A lot of damage. So I guess you can shoot through these. That's good to know. Hey, we're learning more stuff again. Wow, this poor dude. He packed so much stuff. Okay. Get this tan vest on. Probably not going to take all these mags right now. And let's heal up. I had a smart plan, guys, and I was like, we should just become this guy. So now we are whoever this guy was. We got his armor, we got his helmet, we got his gun. We redid our Gunstock. Yeah, that works pretty well, so I think that's a good upgrade. Let's go. We're going to leave this vest. I really need to insure those. I forgot to do it, but what you want to do is you insure all of the vests that you take in, or helmets or whatever, and there's one, people don't always take them, so you'll get it back. Oh, yeah, that's exciting too. Hybrid sight. But the other advantage to insuring your vests and armor and stuff is anytime you get a better kill and you get better stuff, then you just leave it. It's called a Tabor insurance fraud, but like, it's legitimately awesome. So you can do it for your backpacks too. You bring in slings, and then as soon as you find something better, hide your vest somewhere where no one else is going to find it, and then don't worry about it, you'll get it back. So you actually end up saving a bunch of money. And that's what I'm going to do after this. I just need to remember to do it. I need to remember to commit Tabor insurance fraud. Alright, we are the first ones here, so we finally get to see what's in here, and like, our backpack is pretty looted, but let's make a little space. I don't really feel like running those pistol mags, so we'll get rid of those. And look, now we can fit a fan. Awesome. Alright, I wonder if this still has 2 spawns for GPUs. Kind of feel like it doesn't. That would be really strong, but I'd be interested in knowing. So if anyone can tell me if it does, or if you ever find 2 GPUs here in a static spawn, I would love to know. So please let me know. How are we going to take this out? Only we packed our bag better. Only we weren't putting ourselves in this terrible situation all the time. This guy even gave us a really well-packed bag, and we were just like, not concerned with it at all. We ruined it. He did all that work packing it, and then we just ruined it. That's that's our thing. We always ruin these. Is that it? Nope. Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we got our first GPU, maybe. Nope. This feels familiar. I feel like this didn't work last time. I don't know why. What? It was here the whole time? Oh my gosh. I was so excited. I legitimately did not see that. I was too focused on... I was way too focused on the shelf, so I legitimately did not see this GPU. Well, that is hilarious. Yes, there is. I was like, I think there might be a guard up here still. He's there. Perfect. A little reach there. Oh, he dropped a Galil. Wow. Okay. I mean, we gotta take the Galil, right? I know there's a whole cult of Galil, worshippers of Galil, and if they're watching this video, they're gonna be really upset if I leave that behind. We will take that. Don't like going out here, that feels dangerous. Actually, I don't like being here at all, especially with a GPU in my hand. I don't love this. Alright, Galil, we're gonna put you to work. Not literally, but we're just gonna store stuff on you. You gotta earn your keep. Earn your keep here. So yeah, there probably are 2 GPU spawns. There's probably one in here as well, somewhere in one of these shelves. We won't find out in this raid, but that would be my suspicion. Okay. Is there any chance we could fit this in here? Yeah, probably. Let's do some work here. This is dumb, huh? I'm doing... We have someone else here, okay. Sounds like more than one. I should have got out of here sooner. I think they know I'm here. I used to like hiding over there, but now it's not such a good spot. Because there's the hills that they can walk up. I think that's where I got shot from. Actually, I have no idea. No idea where I got shot from. I think we're gonna hide up here though. Because I have no idea where these guys even are. So leaving this rooftop seems like a bad plan. But I did hear the footsteps and then they stopped and I heard them inside, so... I don't even think they shot me actually. I think they accidentally shot a wall. And when I heard that, I thought it was me getting shot, so I ran. They could also take these stairs up and get vision on me that way. Okay, grenade. Why didn't it explode? Weird. Oh, it's a smoke. Okay. Interesting. This was not on. I was lucky. He was quiet too. This was not on full auto. That could have been bad. Okay, the one down. But I don't think he's alone. That was a cool move. Also, he was super quiet. I think he's been stealth walking this whole building. Yeah, I just heard his teammate. I heard his teammate's gun hit the wall. It's probably in the room right below me. So that means... Oh my god, nice job, dude. Nice job. Haha, that sucked. I messed up, man. I spent I looked up at the wrong moment. He was super stealthy. That was pretty... They both... You know, I should have expected that. After the first guy was very stealthy, I should have expected his teammate to do the same thing. But I'm just not used to people being... Is it easier? No, it's still pretty hard. I'm not used to people being able to move without making a sound. It's pretty hard. Well... Alright, yeah. No, I think I do need to go on that one. I wanted to do one more because that was a bad ending, but I think it's just not in the cards for us right now. So I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alright, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm playing another one. I didn't want to end on that one. Alright, where should we go from here? This is the first time I've spawned here. I guess this is Nuke site, which, of all the points of interest, this one is interesting, I think. It looks like an interesting one to play, like fight in. But I don't know when you'll ever see anyone here, because this spot kind of sucks. I don't think there's like any loot in this ravine, so I'm not gonna find out. We're just gonna leave. All right, whatever. That's good enough. Forgot to adjust my Gunstock from the last raid when we switched to the M4 briefly with the angled grip. That's okay. We're gonna just make it work. I think we're gonna try to just get to research, which should just be over this hill. Let's see if we spot anyone at prison that catches our eye and we want to go after them instead. I don't know if we can do that. That path looks like a death trap. I feel like we can probably make it. Gosh. Okay, this is just ridiculous. Shooting through the walls and the windows and stuff. Nah, that looks so steep. We would totally die there. Okay. I gotta sprint up here to get away from these other bots out front. Okay, that was probably not worth it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, those guys... Wow. Okay, well, we can't go that way ever again. Those guys need to chill out, man. We're gonna have to take a different route. Alright, there goes our one NRS. Thought I heard footsteps. That's alright. What's an NRS anyway? We don't really need it. Just kidding, man. That was really important that we didn't lose that NRS already. But hey, maybe we'll find a new one. Maybe we'll find a new one. Let's go in here. Not sure if there's anyone here already. But if there's not anyone here now, they'll be here soon. I think there's a bot here on the left. Oh, of course, the one time I'm finally ready for that bot, he's not there. And I'm gonna run in here again because maybe there's still a GPU spawn in here. Nah, who am I kidding? There was no GPU spawn there last wipe either. I mean, there was, but I never got to see it. But the reason I don't really want to spend too much time looting there is I want to get into the main building and maybe lock it down, or just at least find out if there's other players around here. Oh, this roof has no sound. Interesting. Dude, maybe that's how those guys snuck up on me. They might have been being stealthy. Oh, hey, look. Someone's coming over. Someone's coming over the same path. Oh, they're kitted. The silenced... Well, maybe. That could be... Sounds like a silenced alpha, but it could be a VSS. Who knows? Alright, hold on. Let's keep working our way through here. Sounds like they might just be fighting the cultists. So if we just sit up front like that... Oh, is that a good helmet? Well, we'll see. I have my, like I've said before, I have my suspicions on this helmet. I'm not sure it's very good, but it makes me feel better, so we're gonna put it on. Alright, we spent way too much time packing there. My plan was originally to get to the roof. But then we took forever, so I'm not so sure if that's still the right plan. Because for all I know, this guy might be coming out the back of the hills right now. Yeah, we don't see him. Maybe he went to church with that gun. Also, that might have... The gunfire we heard, I'm thinking like it was probably a player, but it could have been a bot, because you can't actually tell the bot's gunfire apart with that really quick fire pattern they both are doing. But I think either way, alright, we got a bot there. Good to know. I think either way though, I don't think I want to be here. Find out if it was a player or a bot. I think I want to leave. Alright, no purple. Hearing something going on at prison. Oh, nice. silencer, and a notebook. That's what we were looking for. I don't want to spend too much time in this room looting the rest of the stuff. So let's just move on. Alright, cool, no one's there. And let's see what we're getting here. Not much so far. Okay, never mind. Pretty happy with this. Silencers are like my favorite thing to find, especially early wipes, so I'm pretty happy. I don't care what else is in this room, I just want this silencer anyway. Perfect. Alright, so I'm hearing gunshots still at prison. So I'm thinking maybe that's where we'll go next. I don't know. So part of me is feeling greedy. And the other part of me is like, brah, you got the silencer. You should just get out of here now. That's how this game gets you though, right? You get punished for the greed. And then you also have some of your best plays because of it too. I think I want to find out what's going on with it. This is a lot of gunfire. So I think I want to go check it out. I think it's prison. I don't know. It sounds like prison. Like, I don't know what else would be over there, but it sounds too quiet. Like, I feel like gunfire would be louder if it was prison. Hold on. Nah, they were shooting us. Okay. I wasn't sure which bot was shooting, but it was the tower bot was shooting us. And then the bottom bot was just reacting to us getting shot and trying to figure out what was going on. Still a little nervous about the guy we heard at church. But also, he might just be dead. Unless you're like seriously kitted or have a squad or something, I feel like the fishmen right now are not super easy to fight. Oh nice, we made it up here too. I keep getting surprised by the different routes I can take and stuff up the mountains. Alright, we gotta pause. Of course, now that we're over here in the hills where we would actually be able to figure out where that gunfire was, silent. Alright, moment of truth as well. Yeah, are the fish guys still out there? Yeah, they are. Okay. I have a feeling it was a player dying. That's what I think happened now. That was a player. See if he saw us. Don't have great cover here, huh? I might actually wait too. Eh. Oh, the bots got me. Alright. I don't think those players know where I was shooting from. So this might be a dumb move, though. I'm hoping that they just push into docked. But I'm curious who's getting shot right now. That could be them backing up and looking for me. let's sprint a little bit. They probably have a good idea where I am now if they heard those shots. Alright, I don't think I can hit them. I'll get like one shot at them probably when they try to leave. Alright, I think we got one of them. Yeah, we did. Oh man, right at the last second too. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think we'll just take that stuff and get out of here. And hopefully no one does the same to us. Okay, so they hid here. Pretty good hiding spot. Ah, that's where I should have gone. I should have rotated those rocks. I would have had a better vision here. Bummer. Let's see, can we grab all this stuff? Might regret spending so much time grabbing this, but let's go. Alright, well, hey, we came out with something. This isn't bad. Let's go. Alright, well, at least we got that one kill at the end. And this was pretty funny because I came into today thinking I had time for one raid, and we ended up getting an entire play session. That was cool. So, nice. Anyway, that's going to be it for me now. I hope to see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good one.